Hello everyone, Terminal Velocity here. Just gonna get a few more things set up here. It should be good to go. I finally got Streamlabs reset up on my new computer, so yeah, that's cool. So let's see, where were we? Oh yeah, we were in Zora's Domain last time. We were gonna go up and see Prince Sidon. Or Sidon. About all this mud that's falling from the sky. I think it's coming from that thing up there that we saw the other stream. I think it was Zora sick. Thankfully, I have a ton of... I have a whole ton of hydrants in my inventory. Ah, it is you. You really helped me out, so here's a bit of advice for you. If your gills... No wait, you're a Highlander. What's the thing called? Ah, your nose. In any case, if the thing gets stuffed up with sludge, you can wash the water... Wash up in the water from that waterfall. Not worried. That's the water that Prince Sidon cleaned at Mipha Court, which is upstream. I recall that Prince Sidon was once a tad headstrong, and now he's handling this sludge with utmost patience and maturity. Suppose the old wisdom holds true. Turbulent waters brew strong fish. And it has been like 5-something years now. Let's see if my stream actually works. Let's see here. Not that way. We need to go up a waterfall, I think I read. God, this stuff is disgusting. Ugh. Brother, ugh. Now it's time to see if my chat actually works now. Alright, so you can actually just walk up the waterfall now. This would change from Breath of the Wild where we had to swim up to it. Actually, how do I even get the Zora armor in this Up there we go. That's Samlish room. Oh, come on, go up. Thank you. Here we are. I'm to meet my fishy. Oh, are you a fellow fishing enthusiast? I don't know, I'm getting carried away. In any case, if you're looking to catch some fish, this is the best spot. It's all thanks to Prince Sidon. He's been cleaning up water in Mipha Court, which is up above. See ya. I wonder if this uses durability on my gear. Oh yeah, it does. It definitely does. So this would previously this would have been where Lionel would have lived. Mipha Court security report. Riven. Day in and day out, the sludge never stops falling. Thanks to the tireless efforts of Prince Sidon, the water flowing into the domain is kept somewhat clean. But the mountain path to Turtle Lake and to Dunma is completely covered in sludge. When you want to sneak over there, remember to bring lots of splash fruit. Or I can use my like 200 something items. Hey, Sidon.
Is it really you?
Sidon, Prince of Azora.
It's good to see you, my friend.
Hold on, is this? I hope this thing is working. Let me check something. Let's see here. Quickly switch over to this. Yes, it looks like that's working. Link, it's been far too long. I received word that you'd gone missing and was beside myself with concern. Whatever could have transpired.
No.
To think something like that could have taken place beneath Hyrule Castle. Afterward, you mysteriously woke on a sky island? The sky. Could be that the sky is the key to everything after all? Ah, my apologies. I've actually been wondering if these floating sky islands could be the source of the falling sludge. That's why I have tasked Azora Historian with investigating ruin fragments and all historical documents relating to the sky. As for me, I am not at liberty to solve this spot at present, as I am uniquely qualified to deal with the sludge here. You see, old friend, this place is the source of water that flows into the Zora's domain. That's why I must use my power of water manipulation to separate the sludge from our water in order to clean it. If I cease, then the sullied water will flow into our beloved home, and there will be much pain and suffering. That's why I cannot afford to leave here, no matter what. Say, Link, does it not seem like that Princess Zelda's whereabouts might be related to the floating sky islands in the ruins? If so, perhaps you should go and speak with our historian, Giotto. His many years have blessed him with great wisdom. It is quite possible that he could provide you with some useful information. At present, you should be able to find Giotto continuing his investigation at Turtle Lake. By the way, I hope you know I am truly happy to see you again after such a long time apart, my dearest friend. Visit me anytime you like. Your presence here is never anything less than welcome and appreciated. Is the Mipha statue up here, though, I wonder? Ravine is fussing again. His only daughter, Dunma, is on a solo assignment. I can understand why he'd be worried. But Dunma is over 60 years old. Sure, she still has some of the mannerisms of childhood, but she's a first-rate soldier. As a veteran soldier myself, or himself, it's simply not fitting for him to get distracted just because he's apart from his daughter. To think that my daughter was chosen to join the Ruins Investigation Group. I'll have to pay her just a quick visit a little later. Oh, my apologies. I did not notice you there. If you have a question, I'll do my best to provide an answer. Ruins? Well, you see, my daughter was selected for the Ruins Investigation team. It's quite the honor. She's protecting Giotto, the historian, over at Turtle Lake. All by her lonesome, no less. She earned this honor for her part in clearing out the sludge in the domain. She's practically a child still, not even in the triple digits, yet look what she has accomplished. I am so proud. The sludge sullying all the water it touches. This is the last remaining source of clean water for the domain. Look, can you see it? The promontory, a statue of Mipha, the Zora champion, is there. That's why it's called Mipha's Court. I don't see it, though. Am I just blind? Please protect us in our time of need. As a prayer that my heart extends in the presence of Mipha's statue. Mertanian is busily purifying the water that was sullied by the sludge. It is all thanks to his incredible ability that the domain has been spared from being buried by that dreadful stuff. He is unable to cease his work, lest we lose our footing and fall to ruin. If only I had that same power to control the flow of water, I could be of some use to our brave prince. God, what? I just ate something. It's not agreeing with my throat for whatever reason. Fried crab. Get over here, Froggy. Froggy, where are you? Hey, good. Hey, Hyper. I just had some food that is just like. I'm not gonna go too far into it, but it's irritating my throat for whatever reason. It's just toasted bread and butter with cinnamon. That's all it is. Good to know that that Streamlabs is finally up and running again. So yeah, there's the Mipha statue. Yeah, Hyper, this is what the Zora look like in the peaceful Zora. Wow, I was wondering who that might be. It turns out it was none other than Link. Look, do you see how much Polymus Mountain has changed? It now enshrines a glorious statue of Mipha. She looks after the Zora from here, just like she always did. The reason we can endure this sludge is because of everyone's efforts, and also thanks to her kind protection. But yeah, this is what was causing all the sludge earlier. And I just realized I don't even need a magical rod. I just have. I know it's not, because it's not the NES Zora. These were a newer edition, I think, as of Ocarina of Time. Is when they were first introduced. The Zora you're thinking from the NES are called River Zora, and they're nasty, nasty creatures. They were the enemies. They're the monsters. But yeah, I have like 204 hydrants in my inventory. I can just stick them wherever. God, look at the reservoir. Previously, this would be where Divine Beast of Aru would be before you complete the dungeon. But all that is disappeared. And yeah, that's Zora's domain. Kind of in state of disrepair because of all the sludge. It's coming up their gills. I should have showed you Prince Sidon. I'm sure you'll see him later, though. The problem sometimes when you eat dry and or hard food like potato chips. Glad to know it's not just me who has these throat problems. So I need to go and find Turtle Lake. Oh, here's a fun tidbit. Ruto Precipice and Ruto Lake. Those are direct references to Ocarina of Time's Zora Princess Ruto, who became a sage in that game. Same as Rutala Dam, Ruta Mountain, etc. There's a lot of different Zelda references in this game. Like this is David Ankle, or Davdi, Knuckle, Ankle, and Tingle are characters from previous entries in the series. I know you'll find this one. You'll probably recognize this one, Hyper. Let's see here. Where is it? Let's see here. Where is it? There's the bridges in a certain part of the region of the game are named after Zelda NES bosses. I don't know if I visited them yet. I don't know if I visited them yet, though. One of them is called Dig Dog Bridge. Well, yeah, you know Digdogger, right? The Zelda 1 boss? If there's a bridge named after it in this game. There's a bunch of bridges, in fact, named after Zelda 1 bosses, but I can't really find them on my map right now. I don't want to hold up the stream. Probably just haven't visited them yet, because I've been localizing my gameplay. I think it might be this one right here. So yeah, that's cool. There's a lot of references in this game. Let's see, where's Turtle Lake? It's Ruto Lake. Think of wishes. Oh, wait. Oh my gosh. We're going the complete wrong direction. Your boss called... You mean... Doma? I think you mean Goma. It's a giant crab thing. Which I have a feeling we're going to fight at some point in this game, too. Apparently there's also Gibdos in this game. You know those mummy guys that you need to burn with fire, or they just don't die? They exist in this game, I think, too. There's also, I think, Gleeoks. Oh, not that one. I want stamina. Yeah, the Gleeoks, which I know for a fact is Zelda 1 boss, exists in this game. In fact, we saw him by Hylia Bridge when we were passing by. It's a dragon guy with the multiple heads. Can I swim up this waterfall, I wonder? Yes, I can. Good. Behold the power of the Zora armor. You swim up massive waterfalls. Like a salmon. Here we are. You know for a fact you would previously find the Zora helm around here somewhere. I would never understand the ways of historians. Can you not conduct the investigation more cautiously? Oh dear. I certainly hope you not overhear me. I am grumbling to myself like that. So this is Dunma we were told about. The Dongo is the one you were thinking of. You've seen the dig thing you were talking about. It looks like an eyeball, but you don't remember it. Did you see the Gleeok, though? I know that one's a Zelda 1 boss. I know for a fact. Giotto keeps interacting with dangerous things. When I object, he insists it's necessary for his research. There's also Gomas in this game, but I'm not sure. I don't know. It makes things quite difficult for me, as it is my job to guard him. That's why I gave him to a moment of grumbling. Ruins? See the opening there? The cliff crumbled as a result of the upheaval, and that revealed these ancient ruins. Prince Iden immediately ordered a thorough investigation. Giotto was a historian, so this kind of thing is his specialty. He was terribly excited and completely transfixed by the ruins. You assume that would be you? This signified presentation. Yes, the writing looks like waves upon a stormy sea. Extraordinary. The ancient stone slate was written by our Zora ancestors from the distant past and left for us to discover. Stand upon the lake. And stand upon the land of the skyfish. A droplet, the watery bridge. Alas, I cannot decipher it. Ah, Link. My apologies, I was deep in thought. In any case, I have news. I've made a monumental discovery. This is undeniably an ancient Zora stone slate. There is still, upon its surface, there appears to be text regarding the sky. However, the slate is broken, so I'm unable to read it in its entirety. I deeply wish I could view the full text. Alas, I feel that my fins are tied. And you remember as Aquamentus, because when you used to try to play Zelda 1, you went to Dungeon 1 first. Have you ever played the second quest in Zelda 1, just out of curiosity? Yeah, there's apparently like a second run you can do of that game. If you complete the first one. And this was added because the second quest, right? That's the way the game was originally designed, but it only used up half the cartridge's memory. So they were like, oh, let's just toss that in for later. I deeply wish I could view the full text. Alas, I fear my fins are tied. Broken slate, new objective. Let's see here. Can I just like... No, I can't do that. So where do I find... I think I need to complete the slate, though. You ever beat the first quest? Really? You never did? Huh. God, there's shit everywhere. There's shit all over the walls, there's shit in the sky, there's shit all over the floor, in the water. Chris would love this, don't you think? Oh wait, here we go. Here's, I think, a piece of it. What can be done? I think I know. What is this? The stone slate. I can hardly believe my eyes. Link, I must thank you. Are you gonna give me a piece of the Zor armor now? Oh, incredible! I can finally read it. Yes, I very well can. Stand about the land of the skyfish and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks, a droplet waits for you. Yeah, I said a habit of letting your save file corrupt, so you never really beat more than 50-75% of the first quest without having your save corrupt. Oh shoot, I forgot. Your NES said like that issue. Do this droplet shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task and you shall reveal a most wonderful thing. See the watery bridge's resting spot with your own two eyes. That which connects the Zora to the people of the skies. This is an extraordinary discovery. This important text actually tells us how to journey into the sky. Though in truth, that mystery just leads us straight into another. When difficulty has been overcome, and yet another appeared in its wake. It mentions the mark of the king. Perhaps it would be prudent to consult King Dorfin. I assume that he'll be returning from his investigation of the sludge shortly. Here's a little tidbit about the naming of the Zora princess of this era, Mipha, and her father. It actually starts off the first scale of like of the notes, so like Do, Re, Dorfin, Mipha. I don't know where Sion fits into this, unfortunately. But yeah, you know that luminous stone I was talking about earlier? Isn't all the Zora structures are made of luminous stone? They use it to fix their home. They use it to build their home. Well, the problem is it's seen better days because obviously this sludge is mucking everything up. Whoopa. So my voice is as good as Goldie, I feel so much better. So earlier, Lady Yona treated my gills. And look at me now, I can return to work at full health once more. You look well. Indeed, I am good as new once again. What's more, I'm positively overflowing with motivation. Captain Bad set out for the Skyview Tower to the west of the domain in order to investigate the sludge. We need to restore on Zora here. We need every ounce of enthusiasm we can muster. Our soldiers who remain behind must vigilantly protect the domain. I was made aware that it's tied to precious memories for you. So you well know the Zora armor is quite special.
Yes. Whoa.
Here the king has left the domain to investigate the sludge. His reasoning was that we do not have enough Zora to get the job done without him. He's so like his son. Everyone is looking forward to his return. He's such a beloved and dependable king. So many people have gathered in the throne and are pretending to be King Dorfin. How sweet. Let's see. Plus, for a while, he was playing with a bad transformer power supply that would mess up and cut power to your NES just long enough to make the system power light start blinking once you were playing Mega Man 4. Or once you were playing Mega Man 4 and was past Cossack somewhere in Wily's castle and the power supply decided to act up. Ah, okay. Now let's see if the sludge is poisoning the Zora, or gumming up their gills or whatever. How fun that the children are playing a secret game in the throne room. It kind of seems like they are pretending to be King Dorphin. I'm curious as to what sort of things they're speaking about. So King Dorphin himself told him not to tell anyone. That's not what that secret is. After all, if it is truly about King Dorphin, I'm sure Prince Sidon will want to be privy as well. If I catch wind of something, I can use it as an excuse to talk to, dutifully tell Prince Sidon about it. But even when I accidentally stray near there, they quickly shoo me away. Leto was merely cleaning the throne room and he was chased out as well. Alright, got me, you big dumb monster. There's no other choice. I have to hide in the secret spot, and the secret spot is... what's up, guy? We're full of folks who are allowed to play our King Dorphin game. Can't keep playing with you here, so take it and scram. I think I know what I need to do. I think there's waterfalls behind it, right? Yes, there are. So if I swim up behind them, I should probably be able to listen in. Link, you sly dog. Now how do I get closer? Oh, then I was cleaning the throne room and the children shooed me away. They declared they were playing a game and insisted vehemently that the adults were not allowed. You do something interesting about their little game, though. It was like pretending to be King Dorphin. What's more, it seems they were recreating recent events. It's ill-advised to allow them to mess around over there. As an adult, I must participate. What's over them? The question is, how do I sneak a peek? I wonder if there's somewhere I could hide. Let's see here. Any ideas, Hyper? I also need help with the redesign for the West, added that pin issue where they converted it from a top loader to a front loader like a VCR. Thanks to try for crashing the game market before you were born, and having what should have been a flawless system be redesigned so that we can make an entertainment system instead of a gaming system. Oh, not getting over there this way. So I don't think I'm gonna go over there this way. What should I do, I wonder? And catch wherever you might have said if you were the internet, you said drop a connection, or where your internet decided. I can't talk, God. Your internet decided to drop connection. I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to get close to children so I can listen to their little game thing. only downside is that they shoo me away once I get close. Wait, I think I got it for a second. I did it, but the sludge is too thick and gross. I failed. King Dorphin, pretty please. Oh, what if you went into that one place to hide? Hey, come on, do it right. That didn't sound like him at all. I'm trying, but I can't blame Muzu and the monster. Not all by myself. I've been wondering forever. The secret spot where King Dorphin is hiding. What place is it? You know, right? King Dorphin. Ask King Dorphin about it once. So there's a pristine sanctuary or something. Pristine sanctuary. So I guess it's a spot with clear water. Somewhere you can get your tummy clean and stuff. Oh, that's cute. We say most of the water around the domain is all yucky because of the sludge. Oh, I heard there's clean water flowing somewhere between Palmas Mountain and the domain. There's supposed to be a secret entrance behind the waterfall, too. How cool is that? A secret entrance behind the waterfall with clean water? Oh, that sounds pretty amazing. Yeah, I get it now. Yep, hey, wait a minute. Muzu told us we could never tell anyone. It's fine, no one's listening. Oh, you think. Alright, let's go through. Can we play something else? You heard from the children in Zora's domain that King Dorphin is at the pristine sanctum. Sounds like there's a secret entrance behind a clean waterfall somewhere behind Palmas Mountain, or between Palmas Mountain and the domain. Oh, hold on. Oh, stop that. Is it Clues to the Sky? Yeah, it's this one. Could it be? Yeah, it says. Can you remember? No, wait, hold on. Yeah, that's the one. Okay. Here we go. So I think we need to find this hidden waterfall entrance. Need to rest a minute here. This looks like it's a clean waterfall, doesn't it? I wonder if it's somewhere behind here. See, let me refill my stamina really quickly. Aha! Found it! The pristine sanctum. Nehru Great Spring. There wouldn't be another entrance behind here, would there be? There's no way, right? Nope. Behold, the King of the Zora. God, who approaches? Is that you? So it is, Link. How did you find this place? What cruel ploy are you plotting? Oh, my ever... my ever loyal Muzu. If you speak in such a way without explanation, Link here will only get confused as to what is going on. Dorephan, King of the Zora. Hello, Link. It's been some time since we last spoke. I received word that you went missing along with Princess Zelda. Why have you come here? Very well. Well, think that such a thing would transpire for the hero of Hyrule and Princess Zelda. You expect us to believe that Princess Zelda simply disappeared like that? Not soil your ears with your lies. I saw Princess Zelda with my own eyes right after the phenomenon at Hyrule Castle took place. Calm yourself, Muzu. Link's eyes betray no hint of deception. He remains a trusted friend of the Zora. There must be an explanation. Link, I will now tell you what happened when we last saw Princess Zelda, as well as the reason behind my seclusion here in Pristine Sanctum. We encountered Princess Zelda just after Hyrule Castle ascended into the sky. Floating islands appeared as if from nowhere. Sludge and fragments of ruins began falling down. Muzu and I left the domain to investigate these strange occurrences. That is when it happened. Princess Zelda descended from the sky, accompanied by a sludge monster. Weapons that took us by surprise. She then unleashed the beast upon us. Dorephan vigilantly vanquished the threat. However, he was gravely injured by the sludge during the battle. As for Princess Zelda, she vanished without a trace. If word got out that Zelda lost her mind and harmed the Zora King, the resulting turmoil would be devastating. So that is why we were temporarily remaining hidden in the Pristine Sanctum. According to your story, Princess Zelda disappeared suddenly in the depths between Hyrule Castle. On the other hand, she suddenly appeared near Zora's domain and unleashed a monster upon us. The waters of truth have become murkier still, but from the Zora perspective, one thing is clear. It all leads back to the sky. This disaster, the sludge, the monster, and even Princess Zelda. It may well be that the answer to these riddles can only be found skyward. So I had ordered Giotto, a historian well acquainted with the ruins, to investigate. I wonder if any progress has been made. Ah, so you have already spoken with Giotto. Say that the mark of the king was mentioned in the stone slate that was restored? Indeed I do know of it. The mark of the king refers to a Zora King scale, one of my scales in other words. I've heard it called by the name you mentioned in the ancient ritual. However, none remain who know how it was used. If this particular scale may prove useful to you, by all means take a few. There's no need for restraint. This is as nothing to me. If you were not simply returning to acquire more. King's scale. Zora Kings bear the scale on their foreheads. It sparkles with different ways depending on the angle from which it is viewed. They were once used in ancient Zora ceremonies. After all that has transpired and after much reflection, I come to a realization. I must be truly getting on in years to have allowed a mere monster to catch me off guard. Perhaps the time is nearing for me to pass on the title of King to Sidon. King Dorephan. In any case, that is a matter for another day, after the chaos surrounding the sludge is quieted. Please inform Sidon about my situation and about the King's scale. Tell him there's no need to worry about me. Tell him that he must go forth and do what needs to be done. Stand upon the land of the skyfish and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks you see a droplet awaits you. Through this droplet shoot an arrow with the mark of the king. Do this task and you shall reveal a most wondrous thing. You learn the mark of the king is the Zora King's scale, but where the land of the skyfish and droplet? Can I actually fly? Can I come back up here? The rule of Zora's remained for the last several centuries. While assisting Hyrule during the calamity a few 100 years ago, he lost his daughter Champion Mipha. He overcame his sorrow to help Link defeat the calamity. He was recently injured when a figure resembling Zelda set a monster upon him. He spent time away from the domain to recuperate. Okay then. What's up here, I wonder? You're in another cave, maybe? Hi there, Zalfos. Oh, that's a quick quick way back up. Ah, that is the Zora armor. It really is perfect on you. I've no doubt that it will help you in your search for Princess Zelda. I'll read that in a second, Hyper. Speaking of, have you found anything? What? You say that my father was attacked by a monster? That Princess Zelda unleashed it upon him? What could that possibly mean? Well, for now, I fear all we can do is take my father at his word and try not to let our concern overcome us. Link, thank you for telling me about my father. Princess Zelda descending from the sky? Not to mention the monster in that filthy sludge? It seems our course is skyward. We now know that the mark of the king written on the scale refers to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is that of the land of the skyfish and the floating rock in the shape of a droplet. Standing upon the land of the skyfish, that must be referring to an actual structure or location of some sort. I'm sure that if we locate the land of the skyfish, it will lead us to the droplet rock that is in the shape of a drop. Oh, I can't talk. I need to slow down. It will lead us to the floating rock that is in the shape of a droplet. Link, if you find any leads, please let me know at once. See, Hyperclip, says, if you've never experienced an NES, ever want to experience NES games on real hardware instead of an emulator, highly recommend getting the NES 2 redesigned. It turns into a top loader in the original, like the original Famicom. It doesn't have the pin issue that the original NES has, since it's a top loader and it's much more reliable. I have one in your storage that I used to play it. You hardly ever had trouble with it. The only real downside is to remove the AV jacks and only as RF output. Okay, I'll try and keep that in mind. But chances are I might just get one of the remake NES's, the mini consoles. Bear in mind, not the one from Fire Core, because if they made one, because I know they fucked up the Genesis they made. So what's our next course of action? Watery bridge connecting the Zora to the sky. I have a feeling it's over there. It would have to be, right? They also removed the lockout chip, so it's supposed to have be able to easily play licensed games, so you heard? Wow, it's Link. It's so good of you to come visit Lady Mipha. Look, do you see how much oh wait, we already talked about that. I already saw this. Let's see, what was the riddle again? That would look like a watery bridge, but it's covered in sludge right now. Trying to think, where would we do this thing? It looks like there's something way up there now, though, now that I think about it. Oh, darn it all. Wish I was trying to teleport back to these places. What am I supposed to do, I wonder? It's not really that clear. At least not to me. So there that goes. What do you think, Hyper? Do you have any ideas? Of what we're supposed to do here, of course. Like, I can see that there's like a ring of islands up there somewhere. There's another... Or those huge waterfalls over there. I'm trying to solve this puzzle here. The only problem is that all the waterfalls I can come across seem to be gummed up. Like, are you crouching, Link? With the slightest clue? Okay. Of course, there's Lizalfos over there. I wonder if there's something back at the domain I need to take care of. Let me read the thing again. Or do I have to talk to the historian guy? I probably have to do that, don't I? Well, let's see. Someone else is here now. Mark of the King. Yep, I think this is where we're supposed to go. Link, did you figure anything out? What? Could it truly be? The King's scale is actually the Mark of the King? If we apply that understanding to the words written upon the stone slate, we would get, stand upon the land of the skyfish and behold its lofty view. Among the floating rocks, you'll see a droplet waits for you. With this droplet, shoot an arrow with the King's scale. Do this test and you reveal the most wonderful thing. See the water breezes resting spout with your own two eyes, which connects the Zora to the people of the skies. See the land of the skyfish and the droplet found there. I have no idea what those could be referring to. You must shoot an arrow through this droplet in the land of the skyfish. You must first find the land of the skyfish. Where opposite is truly in the shape of the fish the text describes. I'm quite stumped on this one. Well, I could use my fins to soar, and look down over the whole of everything and figure this out. If you could do such a thing, then we would have no need to figure out this mystery in the first place. That is true. I wonder if there's a way to find them from here on the surface. Ibra Clippy says, I will say that I don't know if you've ever seen or heard of the versions of Abbott and Costello's who's on first, but the name video you DM'd you when you got if you had named my brain is fried right now. I can't read that. But the name of the video you DM'd me describe. What is wrong with me, dude? Hold on a sec. I need to clear my head out. I swear to God, Hyper, I had like an aneurysm reading that. I will say that I don't know if you've ever seen or heard any of the versions of Abbott and Costello's Who's On First, but the name video you DM'd me, when it got to the kid named who I thought was going to be go directly into a sort of Who's On First skit. Okay, so that's like a TV show then you're talking about? I read that and my brain just turned off. It's kind of a critical syntax error or whatever. It's a comedy thing? Okay. I feel like this is a skyfish. Teardrop shape. Teardrop shape. Are those teardrop shapes, I wonder? This would have to be the skyfish, right? It looks like they moved the goddess statue at least. I have to talk to Sidon again, I wonder? Yeah, so probably do that before I try to solve any puzzles down here. Your version of the radio, on the radio when you were a kid, and as an adult, about 15 years or so, you got an Abbott and Costello DVD from the skits on, it was on first. I'll have to check that out sometime, if I remember. I wonder if this might have any decent carcinogens in it. I think decent carcinogens. They all cause cancer, they're all the same. Why the hell would I say decent? None of them are decent. They're horrible chemicals. Compounds or whatever. If the internet can, if up right now during stream. This would have to be it, right? We now have the mark of the king written on the scale first to my father's scale. The only remaining mystery is the floating rock and the ship of a droplet found that land of the Skyfish. It's called Land of the Skyfish. That must refer to an actual location of some sort. Would it be this thing? Have to go over here? Don't think it's this. Do I have to, like, connect these up, I wonder? God, my game is so laggy for some reason. Does it ask me to, like... Oh, I can't take that. Here, 1 second. This isn't totally freezing like your internet. At least. Well, it looks like we're making it up to the top. I guess this was what we're supposed to do, I wonder? I get the feeling that oh, hold on. Maybe not? Not yet, balloon. Oh wait, hold on. Low gravity field. Gosh darn it. Gosh darn it. Oh, well, there's a shrine here I should probably grab. Now that I'm actually noticing it. Why didn't I notice this before? you've heard your internet traffic IPs. Your internet traffic IPs will throttle back your speed for whatever you're actually supposed to be getting. I mean, probably it's their servers everything's going through. Have you ever seen the map of the internet? But it looks like it looks like a neural net. It looks like a brain map almost. Is there a perch? As we get across this, we need to support this scaffolding, I guess. Right, do a connection in the world. But yeah, but not even like that. There's just a bunch of a bunch of servers that run everything. So it's like everything just ties back to these select few servers across the globe. It's like rivers branching into bigger and bigger sets of streams. Everything ties back to like these localized servers from the internet service providers in places like Google. It's really weird. Also kind of cool though. What's up here? This was a mistake! Oh, do I need to use the thing over here? Yeah, I think so. It's like Ava was saying the other day. These puzzles are not really puzzles so much as they are just tasks. Do this and you win. Seriously, that's the whole shrine. That's the whole fucking thing. And you know that if a homeless dork like myself is able to do them this quickly, there's not really much to them. Need to find more of those Sage's whales so I can power up Tulin. Back in a bit. Okay, see ya, Hyper. Like, what were we doing again, I wonder? Let's go talk to King Dorfin again? Maybe. It's just maybe. Possibly maybe. No, don't jump down there, Link. The Zora armor. I see, then she was able to repair it after all. The armor certainly suits you well. You have earned as much. Still, following the recent debacle of Princess Zelda sending a monster pilot to King Dorfin, I'm having difficulty believing what you have told me. I do apologize. I see you've been reunited with your armor. Fitting garment for a hero of your caliber. Yeah, I doubt you came here to simply show me your armor. Gimme the money! Oh, and there's a shrine right here. How did I not see these things? This looks like an empty battery, right? Shrine is just the power of water. I have to, like, submerge this, I wonder? No. Oh, I see what I need to do. I need to fill it up here. I guess, maybe? The chest down here. As acceptor. Hold on. It's charging. It's just an opal. What the heck? I wish we had rechargeable batteries. We technically do. I mean, it's called our power cell. And that's all there is to it. Again, really straightforward shrine. It's just logic puzzles. Not even logic puzzles. It's just like... It's so basic. It's so basic. I know I've had trouble with a few of the shrines, but that's just because I wasn't thinking about them the right way. I was thinking about them the wrong way, in fact. They're all so basic. The zone I don't exactly strike me as the kind of people who would make good puzzles. It's probably more the Sheikah's thing. It's just like heavily fused me with light while I'm here. Just end it that way. Well, I'm plumb out of ideas. I should probably tell the Zora about this thing. Oh, what? Did I miss out on dialogue? Because I forgot to tell someone about the game? What do I do, I wonder? You return. I just finished another shrine. Really easy stuff again. I'm still trying to figure out what the hell the teardrop shape is supposed to be. If they want me to shoot a arrow through the things up there, I wonder. Probably not. I'm halfway tempted to just look up a walkthrough, actually. Do they want me to go to the Skyview Tower, I wonder? I can just teleport there, I can. Oh, it's Finley. Hey, what in the world? Thought I could escape my restless thoughts by walking. Before I knew it, I was going around in circles. Oh, this spot. It's where Sass and I would come to talk for hours. Ugh, Sniffle. I'm so worried about you, Sasson. Hey, Sasson. And yeah, Sasson, he's my best friend. And he's my favorite person. He's also Hylian like you. However, since the sludge showed up, he hasn't been showing up in the domain on the day he promised he always would. Nothing like this has ever happened before, and so I'm quite worried. Too dangerously because everything is covered in sludge. I guess I'll have to wait a bit longer. Oh, that's sad. Looking for who's first for even a picture. I can probably find it myself. It's not really heavily on my priority list, to be perfectly honest, because I have a lot of stuff I need to take care of as well. You see, 2 minutes later, like the aim guy. You think? I'll check out a few minutes of it. I think. So what the hell does it want me to do? I wonder. Do I have to go to the Skyview Tower? Can't wait for nightfall so I can go to bed, get a nice rest. The past few days, the air all the year has been kind of shit. With I guess it's from like the wildfires out further west. And I've been waking up every morning with like an itchy nose and eyes. So I haven't been getting much sleep lately. Get down, you froggy bitch. You have to watch. You can just listen whenever you don't actually have to see what's going on. Oh, okay. I'll see about that then. Yeah, I don't know if you've heard about that, but like that's one of the reasons the air quality's been kind of shit over here, where I am. And we live in this generally the same area, I think, if I remember correctly. Our time is basically the same. It's maybe at most 30 minutes off hard hyper, but yeah, over here the air quality's been kind of shit lately. So obviously that combined with my extremely aggressive sinuses and like eyes and whatnot, not aggressive, just sensitive. They don't really work that well. I literally have to take Claritin. I think it's a Claritin XD or I think it's some form of Claritin. I'm not sure, but it's like every morning I have to take a dose of Claritin. Otherwise, just the tiniest little change in pollen in the air can completely fuck my shit up, like irrevocably for the next 24 something hours. And I'm just incapacitated then. Functionally, I just cannot work. I cannot do anything because I'll just be sneezing and rubbing my eyes 24/7. It's so awful. But yeah, it's like where does it want me to go? I wonder. That your allergies are bad times. Yeah, I remember distinctly when I was in school before I really even knew I had allergies or what they were. I remember that whenever it was like bad pollen days, the teachers would tell my classmates to tell me not to rub my eyes and stuff, and it pissed me the hell off. Like, what am I supposed to do? Just ignore it and do my work? That chance of that. I'm sneezing and rubbing my eyes like crazy. I'm doing that right now, and I really shouldn't be. It's bad for my lenses or whatever. I don't know. It's atrocious. My allergies are awful. And the worst part of all is that they're especially violent when it comes to cats for whatever reason. It's like, for whatever reason, cats just they're like a surefire instigator for an allergic reaction for me. It's not even the kind that can potentially like, close up my throat with swelling or anything. It's just my eyes and nose. And I love cats so much, but I can't interact with them. There it goes again. My eyes. Yep, there they go. That's a Wizrobe. Oh my god, I might actually have to call it quits here pretty soon. Just so I can rinse out my eyes and nose. Because I can't play this game with one hand. I'm probably gonna get into a boss fight if I keep going on like this tonight. And then my eyes just completely fuck me up. Oh yeah. That feels so much better. Like, they're so itchy. I just took a fingernail and jammed it into my eyelid just to scratch. It's awful, dude. You think your allergies are bad sometimes? Yeah. God's either trying to protect me or he's trying to actively kill me. I can't tell which one it is. I need to look up a walkthrough while I continue to scratch my fucking eyes. Oh my gosh. You had a few times worse. Worse was once in school. You had pink eye and no one realized it for a bit. You were like, my eyes just like crazy. I'm not supposed to. Exactly, and the craziest part about the eyes and the allergies with them is that it's like self-sabotage, right? I don't know if you know this, but the human immune system has a critical flaw. Or I'd say it's a glaring oversight in whoever the hell designed it. God or whatever. Possibly Satan. In that our immune system doesn't know our eyes exist on our bodies. So if it were to become aware that we had eyes, right, it would actively attack them and destroy them and blind us. Because it doesn't register our eyes as part of our body. That's why eye infections are so like bad, because if you were to like if you get like an eye infection, right, your immune system won't necessarily go there. I don't think. It's like, oh my god. Okay, back to looking at the walkthrough for this quest. TOTK. Zora's Domain walkthrough. Oh, cool. Polygon made an article about this. I'm trying to read this with one eye. I'm still scratching the hell out of the other one. Also, when you had chicken pox, after you're not supposed to scratch your skin, it's like itching. I know, right? It's like they tell us not to scratch them because it could hurt us or whatever. But then why does scratching it feel so freaking good? Like, is this what pets feel when you pet them? So, like, is this why dogs like being pet? Does it gives you like this euphoric relief or whatever? Like, stopping the itching is almost like it's almost like this serene, blissful feeling. It's like, finally, peace, and then it starts back up again. And you're like, God damn it! Like, is this why dogs and animals like being pet? Is that the thing? Is that what we're missing as people? See, with poison like poison ivy isn't even a poison. It's just an oil. It's just an irritating oil in the thing. I don't know if it was you who told me that about the fact that they had like neighbors who burned a patch of poison ivy once, and it was like a zombie apocalypse almost with the skin. I don't know if that was you or not, Hyper. If it was, sorry about that, but I completely feel you. This one time, right, I was a kid and we had a bunch of ivy growing in our yard, a bunch of vines across like 80% of the backyard. We did an Easter hunt out there, and do you know what kids love to do? They love to play in tall grass and whatnot. You know what kids also like to do? They like to touch their faces a lot. So do you know what happened to me when I got poison on my hands? Before I even had a reaction, it was all over my face, all over my chest. I was essentially taking baths in this like poison ivy treatment oil, and it burned like hell. I need to focus on this before my eyes start itching again. Zora armor, Zora quest. Clues to the Sky, I think. It's like, is it like that because it's poison ivy, poison oak, at least one other? Let's see, adventure log, side of the Zora. Music R1, we did that. Mipha's Court, we did that. Broken Slate side quest, maybe? Maybe if you wanted me to play ads on my phone, you wouldn't have been so invasive and cover like 8% of the screen with ads then, huh, Polygon? Nope, ad blockers remain on. Thank God for that. Turtle Lake. Look out for Dunma by the water can point in the right direction. Small cavern. Did that. Use a splash to wash away the mud. Did that. Clues to the Sky. Shush, not right now, Funky. Yeah, as a mod on Chris's Discord server, I'm constantly getting updates to what happens there. And I kind of have to keep it on. It's kind of my duty. It's like I'll get updates to conversations I have no reason to participate in. It's really weird. It's like I'm always lurking almost. There's the clues of Sky Quest, and the Skyfish. Did the Throne sneak around them? Ganondorf did that. Watery Bridge. I think this is the one we're on. No, slash ad thing. Over the shrine, and then Glide over this brown waterfall, the watery bridge floating from the skyline with the Zora armor equipped. Let's see here. So it says that there's a waterfall somewhere. Oh my gosh, my eyes. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna fucking die. I'm gonna fucking die. I've been heavily tempted to get one of those like neti pots, but my dad, being like a licensed doctor, told me that's a bad idea because people have died from those, just by getting sinus infections from them. And I'm like, it's because they didn't use treated water. He's like, are you sure about that? And I'm like, well, now I'm not sure myself. Thanks, Dad. Guess you're lucky you only got ivory or whatever. It was on your arms and legs. I think once you had it on your chest. Oh, you didn't know being a mod worked like that? It says browsing glance, whatever. It can work like that. I just have to keep tabs on things because you remember the trolls remember that, right? I highly doubt that given the fact that we started like gatekeeping the Discord, Chris's Discord, he only gives certain people access to it now, again because of the trolls in his channel. So that would have to be the land of the Skyfish. There's a waterfall here. Can I just like glide into this? Will that work? Yeah, it works. Oh my gosh, it was here the whole time! The whole time! We made it, guys! It's like I saw the chunks of land and stuff around here earlier. I saw it. I just didn't. I decided not to fuck with it yet. And, oh, part of the quest I'm leaving here. It sure did. Now let's. What do I do here now? Yeah, you're very lucky, Hyper. The poison ivy stuff is atrocious because people like burn vines. They will. They're trying to clear their backyard or their side yard or whatever. They'll just take the vines and burn them. But that releases a shit ton of fumes from the oils in the vine. Because all that stuff is mainly trapped on the inside, especially during winter when it's easy to clean the stuff up. Because there's no leaves or anything. So when they burn it, all that oil gets burnt into the smoke, and anywhere it drifts, it gets just coated in this residue. So let's see here. So what will end up happening is people will touch this, they'll touch their body scratching normally, and oh, hey, it looks like you got poison ivy now. Or they'll let their kids play in it, right? And kids, again, they love to touch their face, they love to touch their body, they love to touch everything. So then that gets on their arms, their hands, and that gets on their face. It's like the plant is just a spiteful little shit. But like, I refuse to believe any animal would willingly eat that stuff. And if they are, it's like, why? Why are you eating that rather than the grass or the leaves or the trees? It's not a defense mechanism, that's a straight up war crime. It's chemical warfare at that point. When you're straight up incapacitating people with itchiness. When you agree, Hyper, you're the one here. You're the one I can talk to. Poison ivy is just a war crime that's not exactly a war crime. Okay, what do I have to do here? Relative keeps trying to get you to try that wire shit with your allergies. You keep telling her that's a really bad idea with having deviated septum or having your nose airline fractured like 5 times. Sometime I'll have to tell you about the blood waterfall incident from my nose when I was in school. Yeah, that was unpleasant, but then you probably don't want to hear about that, do you? I had to cauterize the inside of my nose, okay? I have stories to tell. Okay, let's see here. What am I gonna do? I have to clean this stuff off the waterfall? Let's try it, I guess. I mean, I have... What else am I gonna do with 202 fucking hydrants? But yeah, sciences, allergies, really atrocious things that happen with the human body. That's along the short of this whole conversation we've been having. I've been trying to figure this stuff out. Yours was banging broken 5 different times. It stopped leaking on its own. Yeah, they had to like. I'm probably gonna tell you about this here. They had to like chemically cauterize the inside of it. It was awful. It really fucking hurts. I had like chronic nosebleeds as a kid. That's a story that Twitch chat probably doesn't need to know about. It says I need to fire something through like a teardrop shape, right? You did it yourself, but it always went away on something specific and broken the first time. The human body is just good at being durable like that. Unless you have like one of those genetic mutations that cripples you for life or whatever. So let's see, need to find a... Where would that arrow be? Ah, wait, no, that's not it. What does the guide say? Going back to the guide. I don't need to rinse off, fuck. Shoot an arrow through the droplet. Facing the southwest, while at the top of the fish, you'll notice some debris that lines up to the shape of a tear seen below. Or off the arrow with the king's scale. So I need to find this thing that looks like a hole, a teardrop. Let's say it's the southwest, so that should be this way. North is that way, and the southwest should be this way actually. Oh, I see the dragon up there. Hi there. Where is it, though? Southwest wall at the top of the fish. It says well at the top of the fish, but I don't see where that's supposed to be. And yeah, you know, burning. I was bad. Your was burning leaves and sticks and shit from the art. Apparently, there was the poisons, also the stuff you burnt later. It's got, yeah. It's like no matter what you do with this plant, it just has it in for you. This is not the gimpy plant. Just imagine getting some of that in your nose or whatever, right? You know, from that more parts video. I think I sent you at one point, or you sent someone from Discord. Which if you didn't know, look up Morpar's most dangerous plant in the world. Of course, it's in Australia. Oh, there it is. There it is. Aha. The gimpy plant. Yeah, that's what they call this thing. So Hyper, let me just tell you what it is. So right, it's got these. It's like a stinging nettle, right? But it's got these needles that are made of silica, which, fun fact, doesn't dissolve in the human body. Oh, there we go. And what happens, right, is if you brush up against it, these get lodged in your skin, where they'll start injecting you anytime they're disturbed with neurotoxin, right? And the pain has been described as being so bad that people have actually taken themselves, let's just say, permanently offline. They've disconnected them. Yeah. Rest in peace to the person who used it as toilet paper accidentally. Well, there it is. Find it at Mifa Court. Thankfully, I visited that shrine earlier. Yeah, I know. It's like, up, press up against something the wrong way. Up, well, now you just want to die. Touch the wrong creature. Well, you're fucked. Encounter a spider that decides to be really territorial, or a snake or whatever. Well, see you in the next life. Time to respawn. Oh, but wait, you're playing on hardcore, so you're just dead because you got too close to nature. I swear, Australia is like God's beta server, where they're trying to find and test all the most dangerous bosses before they input them in the live server, which is the rest of the world. But anything that doesn't make it just stays in the beta server is like a ghost haunting everything. I'm probably not either. It's like they have rainforests, cool. I'm never going there. But Yona. Yo, the fishman that made a bunch of Zelda fans discover they were actually gay. I mean, Sidon is really hot, admittedly. Don't take that out of context. Lady Yona, it's hard and dangerous for you to be here.
Yes.
Darling, I came because there is something I need to speak with you about. I've been thinking for quite some time. Oh. Hello there, Link. What happened, my friend? Did you figure something out? And Link proceeds to tell him. You saw the ancient stone slate's riddle, and a pillar of light appeared? If the words upon the stone slate are correct, a path to the sky may open if we investigate that location. Well done, Link. This is a huge development. I see. At your side, I think you should go with Link to investigate the Pillar of Light, as I was just about to say. For a long time, I've been concerned that you were holding yourself back and not acting as freely as I would have expected. But my love, if you and Link join your powers, I am certain you shall be able to overcome wherever danger awaits. This is undoubtedly true. However, whatever is troubling you, Sidon, why are you hesitating so? It's simply that... Uh-oh. Huh? What the hell are you? What is that? Some sort of demonic sludge-like ambusher of Mifa Court? Oh, if you didn't like before, now you have an even bigger reason to hate them. You think kangaroos were cool until recently they can... Yeah, they also drown you deliberately as like their final gambit move. They'll run to a body of water. Then they'll Then they'll wait for whoever's chasing to follow them in, and then they'll hold it under until it stops moving. Yeah, kangaroos are freaking evil. Monster was covered in sludge. Could it be the foul beast that harmed Father? Sidon, we can take care of the water, at least for a little while. Do not worry about the domain. You're right, as ever. It is up to you, milady. Like, please, I must ask you to fight by my side once more. Okay, I forgot about the drowning. Yeah, that's the best part, is that they'll straight up drown you if they so choose. That's assuming that you even get them to a point where they're like, oh, I need to get out of here and finish this now, or I'm dead. Which you probably won't. They're freaking boxers. They're bodybuilders. They're buff. Beast is protected and spotted with sludge. It's a mighty opponent, certainly, but we must not falter. When the opportunity presents itself, call out to me. I shall use my power to envelop you in water, thus shielding you from our foe. At that point, you may shoot forth the water as an attack by swinging your weapon. Sidon's power of water. Inside his aura is charged, he can create a bubble of water that blocks incoming enemy attacks. If you swing your weapon, the water will be channeled into a long-range strike.
We need to get up close and personal with it. Be careful.
I wonder if I could just... It's probably hard to do this normally, though. Ow.
Here goes.
Whoa, we're just beating the shit out of this thing! Whoa! Motherfuckers think they're alligators or crocs with that drowning shit. Yeah, probably. Was that it? They made it out to be this horrible threat to the Zora, and we just dogpiled it with Tulin and beat the shit out of this thing. Is everyone alright? We are unharmed. Thank goodness. Lady Yona, if something had happened to you, I am. In any case, it is possible that another monster will appear. I suggest that you return to the domain at once. Thank you for the sentiment, Sidon. However, more importantly, we must consider what Sir Link spoke of earlier. The Pillar of Light, he said to appear at the reservoir, begs to be investigated. It may be our opportunity to learn the cause of the sludge falling from the sky, or even Princess Zelda's whereabouts.
Yes.
Leave this place to us, dear Sidon. Your friend needs your help getting to the bottom of this mystery. It's good you blinking missed what happened? Yeah. That might actually be a Twitch clip if I can figure out how to do that. Do you not trust this task to us already? We will not be on our own for long. We shall be just fine. We just dogpiled and beat the shit out of this like thing. I saw it. It was like taking shots at one second, and then I just see it tell like just get deleted. It was just gone. Sidon, my darling, I truly appreciate that you worry still for my safety. It speaks to the kindness in your heart. But you are the Prince of the Zora. One day you will lead the people of your beloved domain. I can see right through you, whether you want me to or not. You are yielding to the fear of losing someone you love again. You must overcome your past and face whatever the future holds with courage. But
Come now.
enough is enough. You are not acting like yourself.
Hey now.
You must leave this place to me. Sweet Sidon, do not get lost in the past. You must keep moving ever onward. Just follow your heart as you always do. Like my old self, like I always do.
Yes, yes.
It's alright, I swear. I'm not going anywhere. I see, and there it is, clear as day. I was giving into my fear of once more losing someone I love. I knew, see ya, Hyper. Aha! You're right, Yona. I will not give in to this fear. Nor forsake my trust in you. I will leave this place to you, my love. There reads your Sidon's theme. Off we go, Link, to the Pillar of Light. I shall blaze ahead, my friend. Hehe. Seems Sidon really has finally put his doubts behind him and returned to his usual fearless self. I am so glad. All this time he was clinging to regret over being unable to save his to regret over being unable to save his precious sister Mifa, my poor tormented Sidon. To think he was unknowingly paralyzed from taking action because he feared losing me as well. He has overcome this trial, and placed his faith in me. At last, the Sidon I know and love has come back to me. Link, please take care of my dear Sidon. He is the sun in my sky. Royal Claymore. So let's see, where do we go? Right down here to the reservoir. Nowhere, oh where has Sidon gone? Nowhere, oh where could it be? His fins got short and his fins cut long. Where could he be? Oh, I know where I'm going with this. It's an old folk song, I think. It's gonna be down here, maybe? Not into the poop water, no! No, not the poop water! No! Get up the septic tank into the reservoir. Now he's poisoning all the Zora. We need to stop him. Help! Ganon froze the fountain. I'm stuck. Sure, the Zelda CD against just endless meme fountains. Do we just like swim up to this thing then? This is gonna be like a sky elevator? Minecraft water elevator thing? Maybe Sidon's already up there, who knows? Here we go, we're gonna find out. What the? Oh, it's over this. Well, shit. Oh, it's over here. Okay. Here we go. I got like a fifth of my stamina wheel left, or like an eighth. I didn't eat this here, but like, whatever. So that is a clue for reaching the sky. Just another ancestral vision. Just now, what was that? Never mind. Now is not the time for flights of fancy. Or fancy. Just where could that light be coming from?
I have an idea.
I see he's wielding the light steel trident. Look at him go.
It's just as I thought. I can see an entrance at the bottom of the lake. I'll make a path for you. Dive in, Link.
Like, what does it say? Sen uses impressive swimming prowess to create a whirlpool in the lake, revealing some kind of entrance at the lake bed. This may lead to clues about the watery bridge. Jump in the whirlpool and investigate. Upon jumping into the whirlpool, you find a vast space filled with ancient ruins. You may find a clue about the watery bridge among them. Where is this place? It's wet and I can't climb it properly. What could be in here, I wonder? Zora sword. Looks like there's something over there. It's like some sort of water treatment plant or something. Bombs. You want it? It's yours, my friend. Discovery. Yeah, ancient Zora waterworks. So I was right then. It's like sort of water treatment facility. I'm assuming they want us to break all these pipes. So where I go from here, I wonder. Oh, yep, there, Link. It's like some sort of master valve. Ah, there's a shrine up there. But how do I get there, though? Ah, there's a thing over there. Up, and a chest. Zora's shield. Durability on plus plus. I guess I'll have to get rid of Lionel's shield. See, where else do we need to go? I get the feeling that I'm supposed to use the shrine up there, but I need to get the water level even higher. I see a pipe over there, but I'm not sure if I need to open that one. Oh, that was a mistake. Actually, hold on. Can I, like, swim up this? No, I can't. Oh, Keith! Back off. What was that? So eerie. Follow where the water is flowing from. Oh, hi, Choo Choo. Nope, that's not what you need to do. Oh, hi there. Ambush. There are monsters in these tunnels. Oh, wait. You know what I think I need to do? I need to use Ascend here. There we go. There we go. And Link got a much needed shower, I guess. I like the music here. It's very mysterious, yet also kind of ominous. Another terminal. The plot thickens. Waterfall. A waterfall descended from the sky. Like, what happened? Is this your doing? Ah, so you activated a mysterious device in the ruins. And then the waterfall appeared. I believe I understand. This waterfall is no different than a path. That must be the meaning behind the watery bridge. Yes, it must. If we climb this waterfall, we shall ascend into the sky. Link, I knew you could do it. I believe in you as well placed as ever. Huh? It's happening again. Is someone calling to me? Or is it sound I just heard? In any case, we now have a path forward. All that's left is to press you ever onward. If there's no armor, you can climb the waterfall as well. Let's be off to our next adventure, Link. However, I think I'm going to call it quits here for today. This looks like it's going to get really long and convoluted really quickly. It's already 8:02 p.m. I'll see you guys next time. Terminal Velocity signing out.